If I had to describe this season in one word.
22, high Dallas.
This season for me has been a roller coaster.
Say it's challenging.
I would say adversity. This is a season that a lot of people probably didn't think it would happen.
And I think it's important to take it all in before we start to make decisions, and that we're just being sponges and learning first.
On paper, it looked really, really good. It sounded good, but when putting things together, there's a lot that goes into it.
The good comes with the bad, the highs and the lows of the season, understanding that if I can be consistent in my approach to the game, that'll help the players also navigate that rocky time.
Yeah, I think as teammates, we all help each other. I mean, we're in this together. You know, it's not just one person out there, it's a team. And, you know, you can't do it without your team. You can't do it by yourself.
I think that as athletes, it's really easy to type your whole identity into the sport that you play, and the way that you perform on any given night can really mess with your mental health.
I don't even think we even knew when I played what that was or how to deal with stress or depression or even recognizing those things. So to have these avenues and have, you know, therapists at practice and having team therapists, I think it's been eye-opening, and it gives you a chance to take a step back and really reflect with yourself and figure out what's going on.
Being around a team keeps my spirit high because it allows me to stay focused on the season, staying with teammates, coaching staff. Everybody's been in my ear. I mean, when everybody found out the news about it, everybody texted me and made sure that I was okay, make sure my mental is okay. I'm not just by myself just dreading about my injury or thinking how I'm just out of place or not involved.
I think your teammates play a big role because we're around each other literally all the time. And so they know the little things, little nuances of your personality. Like if you're not really that locked in that day, you're not feeling very present, they're able to tie you in, understand what you're going through off the court, because we are friends off the court, which I don't think that you have on every single team. So I think that your teammates really just know all those little things about you, how to tie you back in. No, some people want to be asked, how are you? Some people just need space, whatever it may be. I think just understanding how people need support in different times is really important, and I think that this team understands everyone's personalities to know that.
If we feel like somebody was down that day, we'll talk to them. Like, we're close like that. So just that's been like the biggest positive, bright side of, you know, this season is that we really all like each other and we have a good time in the locker room, you know, regardless of what's going on.
Social media has actually been a great thing, but it also can be a really tough thing. And I think as a coach, and as you try to navigate and set boundaries for yourself with social media, I think the biggest thing is to find out what's most important to you. I think before you can manage the weight and the criticism and the negativity that comes with social media, I think you have to be able to figure out its opinions of people that we don't know, not to focus on what other people are saying about us, but what do we believe about ourselves.
Yeah, it's always good to detach from social media, whether things are going good or bad, because it's more to life than just online, and online is really not even real. Like, people are allowed to say anything, and most of it's not even true. So just know that there's more to life than just being on your phone.
Similar to a lot of the stories that we share with the players, it's one step at a time, one breath at a time, and understanding it can be overwhelming, but if you can lock back in and hone back in on what's important, for me it's the breath, and for players it could be whatever they think is important. Understand that if you take care of that first, that you can handle anything.
Instead of taking on those opinions and believing those opinions, we have to remind ourselves we believe in ourselves and where we're rooted from. And if we're rooted with a good foundation, I think it's easier to find better things to focus on. Prioritizing your mental health as much as your physical health is something that I think people don't take seriously. I think people assume that the game is more physical, but it's actually more mental.
Your mindset is the most important thing, whether, you know, you're in the slums or, you know, you're feeling good. It's all about your mindset, and you can be in a bad place, but if your mindset is positive, then that really changes everything.
We have a lot of adversity every day throughout the season, highs and lows, but never staying too high with the highs and never staying too low with the lows, and just riding out all our waves.
You're taking in so many different ideas, you are absorbing schemes, you are interacting with 10 or 12 other people. You have to think about those people's their experiences, how they talk to each other, how coaches and players communicate. You have outside noise that's trying to tell you to do something different than maybe what your coach is telling you to do. And if you aren't careful, they can feel like a mountain is on your shoulders. And so we're not talking to the right people, we're not having the right foundation and people around us supporting us. How can you play well and play hard if your brain is all over the place?
You can't build anything great without a solid foundation. So this year is probably the year that we're building that, and we're moving forward to something bigger and better. But with that foundation, we can build anything, and the sky's the limit for us.